हेलो फ्रेंड्स, कैसे हैं आप सब? आशा करता हूं आप सब बहुत अच्छे होंगे। In today's second episode of the Supreme Court Case Law Roundup, we shall be discussing about Section 43B and the recent decision on it by the Honorable Supreme Court in the case of Maruti Suzuki India Limited case. Hi, this is CA Vaibhav Goyal and I shall not take your much time. Let's jump on what were the facts, what was the issue involved and what did the Honorable Supreme Court held. And we shall also relate how is it relevant in the today's time. There was two items appear in the balance sheet of the assessee company. What was those two items? That was VAT credit and the second was sales tax recoverable. So how these two items are relevant now? That instead of VAT credit we have ITC unutilized, and instead of sales tax recoverable we may have GST refund, which may be under section 54 of the GST Act, may be due to zero rated supply or inverted duty structure, or it may be due to any other provisions under the GST Act. Alright, so these two items would be relevant today as well. So what was Maruti Suzuki India Limited was claiming before the Honorable Supreme Court? It was claiming that since these two items I have paid it. So as per section 43B, if any item of tax has been paid, the allowance would be allowed only when the item has been paid, be it tax, cess or any other item listed under section 43B. So whether the issue was whether these items would be allowed as deduction irrespective of the fact that the company has a liability to incur them or not. The basic issue was this. So what the Honorable Supreme Court held? The Honorable Supreme Court held that before jumping to the conclusion as contended by the learned counsel of the company, taking cue from the word notwithstanding. Why? काउंसिल ऑफ द मारुति सुजुकी क्यों पहुंच गए उस कंक्लूजन पे कि भाई लाइबिलिटी हो या ना हो, हमने पेमेंट कर दिया, सो व्हेन वी हैव मेड द पेमेंट सो वी शुड बी अलाउड द डिडक्शन. व्हाई? दे केम टू दिस आर्ग्यूमेंट यूजिंग क्यू फ्रॉम द वर्ड नॉटविथस्टैंडिंग. सेक्शन 43B किससे शुरू होता है? नॉटविथस्टैंडिंग. सो सभी प्रोविजंस को ओवरराइड करता है वो, और वो कहता है कि भाई आपने पेमेंट कर दी है तभी मिलेगा. तो काउंसिल ऑफ मारुति सुजुकी used that term. Now comes what was the contention of the revenue. Contention of the revenue was, sir, honorable sir, see the proviso. What was given in the first proviso? First proviso says if the amount has been paid before the due date of filing of return in respect of which the liability has been incurred. So the revenue was contending, Your Honor, we have to take the reference from the proviso as well. Clear ना? तो हमारी प्रोवाइजो कहता है लाइबिलिटी जिस साल इनकर हो जाएगी और उसके ड्यू डेट ऑफ फाइलिंग ऑफ रिटर्न 139(1) में जो ड्यू डेट ऑफ फाइलिंग ऑफ रिटर्न प्रिस्क्राइब्ड है, अगर उस प्रिस्क्राइब्ड डेट तक हम अमाउंट पे कर देते हैं तो हमें उसी ईयर में डिडक्शन मिल जाएगी जिस ईयर में हम लाइबिलिटी अपनी बुक्स ऑफ अकाउंट्स में बुक करते हैं. तो सिंस मारुति सुजुकी ने अपनी बुक्स ऑफ अकाउंट्स में लाइबिलिटी बुक ही नहीं करी तो सर वहां पे उन्हें डिडक्शन का कोई सवाल उठता ही नहीं है. Why? Because section 43B has come up only for those cases where the assessee books a liability but does not pays them. So what happens? By booking a liability, they reduces their income tax liability. However, those essential items as given under 43B remains undischarged. The liability remains undischarged, and yet the assessee does not pay income tax. He keeps on accumulating the funds in his liability. All right. So revenue का कहना था वो section 43B का एक पर्पस है, उस पर्पस से आई है. But this section 43B does not override the underlying principle. What is the underlying principle? कि that liability incur होनी चाहिए और तभी डिडक्शन की बात उठती है. ऑनरेबल सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने कहा वेरी गुड, दिस इज वेरी फाइन, और उन्होंने कहा यस वी हैव टू टेक द इन्फ्रेंस फ्रॉम द प्रोवाइजो एंड प्रोवाइजो इटसेल्फ यूजेस द टर्म लाइबिलिटी. सो और जब हम बैलेंस शीट में किसी आइटम को शो करते हैं वो शो करते हैं कि हमने बिना लाइबिलिटी इनकर करे हुए कोई एक्सपेंडिचर कर दिया, हमारी लाइबिलिटी भविष्य में होने वाली है या अभी हुई नहीं है, तो हमने उस आइटम को इसलिए एसेट साइड में बैलेंस शीट में ले गए हैं. ऑलराइट. So Honorable Supreme Court held in favor of the revenue, contending that the Maruti Suzuki India Limited is not required. Maruti Suzuki India Limited cannot take the benefit of those deductions for which no liability has been incurred by it. It's now very much clear. So let's recap what was there. It is very simple, that no liability, no deduction, irrespective of the fact you have paid the said amount. Alright. So if you like my video, please do like it, share it and subscribe it, and do not forget to tag your friends. We'll meet you in the third episode with the NDTV India Limited case and the Marico Limited case. Thank you.